Okay, today's October 13th on a Friday, 2019. We've got a full moon tonight. It's just starting to peak. Exactly what I want. Still hidden behind the tree a little bit. So I'm running F11 ISO 100 with a remote trigger on a heavy duty tripod. So at least that way there's no shake at all. The humidity is horrible. Horrible. I am constantly wiping down my lens. I'm even wiping down my G7X here so you guys can see me because it keeps bogging up. Now in the next 20 minutes or so the moon should come out, and then I can get an actual setting. I've kind of been just playing around with my settings a little bit, where I'm going like where literally the camera takes a picture, it sits there for 30 seconds sucking in as much light as it can, then it clicks. I've just been playing with that through the trees to get some different looks, but I'm waiting, and it's right on the edge of this tree. I'm waiting for it to come out, and then I can get some really cool photos. Now I'm running this on the Canon 400L2 lens with a 2x3 extender. So literally I've got 800 millimeters on this EOS R full frame. And just looking at the moon with it all the way out on F11, which is as low as I can go when I run the 2x extender, I mean, literally, I've almost got the moon in full frame, literally. And this is going to be really cool when I take these shots. If it would hurry up and get out from underneath that tree. Now I've got an LED light on me so you can see me a little bit. I don't think it's affecting my lens, because everything seems to look okay in the viewfinder here. Everything is set to manual. There's no autofocus on my lens whatsoever. It's all manual focus. I mean, I control everything. F11, ISO 100, manual settings here, manual settings there. The whole kit and caboodle. I've got the moon in frame, but because of the trees, it's not focusing properly on the moon. Well, that's better. One over 80. Ooh. That says I'm focused. And man, it's hot. Humid. I'm going to take a few pictures here, because it really looks like it's clear. I'm going to move this up to 1125 now. A little quicker. I really think I'm getting some great shots here. I'm going to move it over a little bit. And really, everything I do is very minute things, even on the tripod. With the 2x extender on this 400mm, I mean, it's shaky, really shaky when you're trying to hold it by hand. I would have to be shooting at 250, 300, really high. I got a few branches in the way. I think I'll wait a little bit. And my battery on the EOS R is down to half. That's the problem with when you get doing all this stuff with two cameras, lights, and everything. I mean, There's so many batteries to keep track of. Like I got a flash out here. When the moon was behind the tree, I was taking pictures of the moon, but also the trees to give me an effect. So that way maybe I could stack the photos. I mean, just different ideas I was playing around with. But that moon's really moving now. I need to come down. Easy. And that's the hard part. When you have the moon, yeah, it's sitting behind some trees right now. Another 5 minutes, maybe it'll come out. But I'm really loving this 2X where I'm reaching out 800. I mean, this is really nice. I can't get out during the daytime to play with it. I really can't. I mean, it's like 110 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's crazy. You walk outside for 2 seconds, you're soaking wet. It's ridiculous how hot it is here in Tennessee. We're in a heat wave and we're breaking records. We broke another record today. It's just nuts. And even you figure tonight, what is it, 11 or 12 o'clock right now at night, and I'm sweating a little bit. I mean, it's muggy. I got to keep wiping my lenses off from humidity. I mean, it's horrible. No mosquitoes though, no bugs. I mean, maybe it's too hot for them, I don't know. But I got no bugs or anything right now, which is really nice. I got one branch in the way. I wonder if I can go a little bit higher with that. Maybe 160, 200. 200. 250. Easy. And this is just a little JJC remote. I wouldn't recommend buying this. It takes weird batteries. It doesn't even take regular batteries. I'm actually looking around for another one. I gotta buy, I don't even know what, I always gotta buy extras and stick them aside because it's not like AA's or AAA's. It's just ridiculous. I don't mind AA's or AAA's. If everything's like that, then good. If you buy a remote, extra remote or something, pay attention to the batteries, what they got in them. I didn't know that. This thing is not AA, not AAA. It's not watch batteries. It's weird batteries. You can't buy them at your Walmart. I had to buy them on Amazon to make sure I had them. Ooh, that moon's out good now. I don't see nothing in the way. Okay. We are dead focus on it. I love the USR, how it's got that focus thing now compared to my ADD. There's a picture. So I'm running at 1250, F11, ISO 100. Everything's manual. I've got it set up manual focus. Doesn't matter if you got stabilizer on or not because it's on a tripod. And I can literally see the moon moving in my frame as I'm snapping these photos. I want to switch to video and then move it over and catch the moon as it's moving. Now I'm going to try turning it down after this picture. And the lower I go, the more my histograms are moving to the right. And I kind of want to move that to where it's almost on the edge, so I'm 125 now. That's kind of bright. When you try to get your histogram more to the right, you get more highlights and your pictures look a lot cleaner. This is turning out really good. I have to remember to take my hands off the camera. Okay, I'm going to see about changing, and I guess we'll move over to TV mode. Shall we do 4K? Make it really impressive? 4K all eye. Ooh. See, 4K cropped in. Okay, let's start recording. That's really clean. I forgot about that because the 4K on the USR actually crops in, so the moon is a whole lot bigger. I can literally see it moving in the screen. Okay, let me pull that off. And what I need to do, just come down as far as I can. Get it in the corner. Too far. Let's go up a bit. Okay, I want to get it right in the corner. I gotta adjust that some more. Whoa. Okay. Now we're gonna hit record. And now it's recording. So we're recording in TV mode on 4K high. That's so pretty. That is really pretty. Now I should be able to see it running across the screen. I can literally see it rising from the bottom coming up, which is really cool. That's really, really cool. So I really am liking this 800 reach. I really am. I'm liking this 2X. I was even playing with putting this 2X on my 100mm macro lens, and I thought that was really cool because now it gave me a 200mm reach instead of a 100mm reach. I'm going to play with that a little bit more. There's one other gadget I want to pick up where I can turn my 100mm Canon macro lens, because it's 2X, where I can turn that into a 4X is what I can do. And if I put this 2X on it instead of being 100mm, then I'm going to reach it into a 200mm. So I kind of want to try it out. I'm probably going to have to use a lot more light, but it's just something I've kind of been playing with. I'll make a couple videos on when I do it and how I actually put this together, but there's a gadget that I can literally turn my macro lens into 4 times instead of 2 times. And it's only like $70 that I got to pick up, and it attaches to the front. So that's going to be kind of cool when I do that. And man, that moon is just a moving. That is perfectly clear. As long as I don't touch that tripod and create any shake, that video is going to look good. And I've been recording now for a little over 2 minutes. And I barely touched the screen because I don't want to create any shake at all. Any shake whatsoever. I even want to get some more pictures of this when this is done recording. But that's turning out real good. Okay, it looks like I'm going to get maybe a little over 3 minutes of that moon before it runs off the screen. And I'm happy with that. So we're going to turn that off now. And then I'm going to switch back to manual. Okay. Yeah, now everything's gotten smaller. Put it over there. So again, I'm sitting at 125, f11, ISO 100, everything manual, autofocus turned off, sitting on a tripod, and I'm using a remote trigger. And I'm really getting some nice shots here. I'll even try going higher. So if I go to 250, 250, it gets the moon gets darker. But we'll take a couple shots of that. And then I'll try going down. The lower I go, if I go below 125, like down to 120, that's too far. 120, too far. 125 right there is as low as I can do, and my histogram is almost touching the right. And we'll come up again. I like to start low and then grab 1 or 2 pictures as I go up, because this way if one doesn't look good, maybe the other one will. I'm at 150. Whoops. Sometimes that EF is a pain over here, because when your hand gets in front of it, it shuts your screen off, you know. You can turn that off if you want. 160. One 100. And 125. If you're going to try and shoot the moon handheld without a tripod, you're going to have to go high, probably 1-200, 1-250. The tripod is worth its weight in gold when you probably is as important as the camera. And I'm going to go down. Okay, at the end of this video, if you stuck around long enough, I'll have a bunch of pictures of the moon. I'll even have the video of the moon. You can check it out. But if you're going to shoot the moon, you're better to have it on a tripod. Do everything in manual mode. And get yourself a remote trigger so that way you're not shaking it. And it'll be a whole lot better. And this is just stuff you're going to need anyways. Especially when you get into this hobby, it gets expensive real quick, real fast. Alright guys, catch you on the next one. Enjoy the pictures. See you later.